So it is Tuesday, and today I have Medicare things to do. I'm actually going to visit my first prospects for referrals. I've got 2 pharmacies to visit, and I'm just going to go in and introduce myself. I got them some beignets from a local bakery coffee place, and I'm going to go in and introduce myself and just let them know that they can refer their Medicare patients to me, and hopefully they will. And I'm a little nervous. This is my first time like going out into the community to do something like this, so I'm pretty nervous. So y'all, hopefully this goes okay. I don't see how I could completely mess it up. I have my pitch that I've been practicing, and yeah, hopefully it goes good. I will see you guys when I'm done.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
Oh my gosh, y'all, that was so fun. I just went into the first one and I was literally shaking, and I forgot half of my pitch, but it didn't matter because she was so nice, and you can tell like she's already like well versed. And I gave them the beignets, and she was like, oh yeah, you know what you're doing, you know how to get your foot in the door. And I was like, yeah. And she was so nice, and she was like so thankful that I came in, because she was like, yeah, we have all these people that come in and their benefits aren't working and they have all these questions. I was like, absolutely, you can just refer them to me and I'll handle all those questions. And yeah, that was so fun. Oh my gosh, I love this job. I love it. And when I first decided to do this, I didn't realize how much of it would be marketing. And I've never done that before, like other than, trying to get this YouTube started. But it's not really marketing. I mean, posting thumbnails and sharing things on Facebook, that's easy. But like going in and like talking to real people, yeah, I was so nervous, but that was so fun. She was so nice, so nice. Like, I wish I could tell y'all the name of the place I just went in, because I would send you there to get your prescriptions filled, because great people. What I'm doing, I'm going to locally owned businesses only. I'm not going to go to the big chains. Number one, because they're harder to get into. They have like affiliate programs, and they're owned by certain carriers, or they have partnerships with certain carriers, and they have their own people. So I'm not going to go into those places. And it's really important for me as a local small business myself to support other small businesses. And I made it a point to say that, and she really liked that. So yeah, these beignets smell really good. They smell really good. If you are local to me, stop by. The girl at the counter was super sweet and helpful, and they smell so good. I might have to go back and get me some, because I did not, and now I'm regretting that. But I was scared I would get it all over myself and make a mess. And I'm actually dressed cute today. I didn't show y'all what I had on, because before I went in there, I was just like, don't forget what I'm going to say. Don't forget what I'm going to say. And so I completely forgot to show you what I was wearing. I actually got to fix my hair and put on makeup this morning. So I do love having a job now where I can do that, because let's be real, when I'm cleaning, I look like a troll. So I did that, and I've got my St. Michael pendant on and silver hoops, and I've got this blazer that I got from Amazon, and this top from Shein. Is it Shein or Sheen or Shine? I don't know. How do you say it? And then I've got, you can't see, I've got some bootcut leggings, or boot. I'm still nervous. I'm like rambling because I'm just so like pumped and nervous. Bootcut jeans on. So now I'm gonna breathe. That literally took like 8 minutes. It was super quick. And my next appointment is not until 10 o'clock. That one was at 9. I was not sure how long it would take to get these appointments done. And so now I'm just gonna chill in the car, and I wish I would have got some beignets for myself, because they smell fantastic. But they were super, super excited about the beignets. So that was fun. I'm glad I had that idea. Yeah. So here's the stop number 2, and hoping it goes just as well. I really think doing the local places is the ticket to that, because the people usually own it, and so they like what they're doing, and it's not just, like a minimum wage employee who hates their job and I'm getting on their nerves, and I think that makes a difference. That was so fun. Just like that, I'm finished with stop number 2. That one wasn't quite as fun. It still went well. I was still able to give them my contact information, and they said they would refer their patients to me. But I think it was just a different dynamic. It was an older gentleman, and I could tell he was more introverted because he was the actual pharmacist here. So he doesn't really deal one-on-one with people, whereas the other place, the lady, she was super bubbly. That was her personality, and that has a lot to do with it, because my personality tends to feed off of other people's energy, and that is something that I am working on, is being the supplier of the energy. But I think the more of these that I do, the nerves will lessen. I did get a little tongue-tied in there, but that's okay. He wasn't rude or judgmental at all. He was really nice, and when, I said, I know they have a lot of questions, and he was like, yeah, we tend to get tongue-tied and don't know what to say. And I was like, that's perfect. They can just call me, or I will call them once I have permission to do that. And, I can help them. And that way y'all can do what you do, and I'll do what I do. And it's a win-win for everybody. Because my services don't cost anything. And I did forget to say that. It's fine. I'm going to go back next week and drop off my business cards, and so I'll make sure to tell them that. So yeah. So that is my marketing stops for today. I kind of wish I had more, because I've got this energy going, but it was a good start. So now I'm going to call my mentor. I keep messing with my hair. I mess with the hair when I'm nervous. I'm going to call my mentor and let him know how it went. Because originally he was going to go with me today, since it's my first time ever doing anything, but he had an emergency situation that came up, and so he wanted me to call him and let him know how it went, and they went really well, so I'll be happy to report back to him. And honestly, I think it would have been more awkward having him with me. I think it would have felt like a babysitter almost, and I think I would have kind of sat in the background and let him do all the talking, and I'm not sure that would have been a good look as far as them having confidence in me, because their patients are important to them, and they have a relationship with them, and they don't want to jeopardize that with someone that they can't trust. And that's what I'm doing by bringing them the beignets, and I'm going to be visiting them weekly and then monthly, just to keep that relationship open so that they can trust me with their patients. Trust has to be earned in things like this. So yeah, I am done for the day. I've got some errands to run. Gotta go get the paper for my printer. That is super boring, so I'm not gonna bring y'all along. Then I'm gonna go home, and I am working through a course for Facebook and Instagram ads, and I will put the link to that course in the description box in case anybody is curious. It was a pretty big investment, and I was nervous about spending that much on it, but now that I'm in it, I'm so glad I did, because there's so much so many things you have to set up before you even post the ads that I would not have known to do. So even just for that part of it, it's worth it. And you got to spend money to make money, right? And I think that's the thing with going around to these pharmacies and doctors' offices, and I'll be going to senior centers too, is that I'm not making money on these days. Like, these are $0 days. This is all just getting the relationships that I need for them to refer patients to me. and then seeing if I can help them. So yeah, this was my day Tuesday. I will see y'all when I get home. So I almost forgot. Sorry, Mom. I told my mom I would head over to her house after, let me close this. I had told her Sunday when I was at her house, the boys and I go over there every Sunday that I have them for lunch, and I had told her that I would come to her house after I finished with the pharmacies today to help her with some questions she had about a part of her plan. Now, she's with a carrier that I'm not certified to sell with, so I can't I'm not officially her agent, right? But she has this rewards card that they gave her, and she's having some trouble enrolling in that and logging in, so I'm gonna go help her with that. And honestly, it's just really good practice for when I do have my own clients, so I'm gonna go help her with that instead of heading home. I'm glad I didn't get all the way home before I remembered that, or just forgot completely, because right now my schedule is crazy. And so I am slammed and scheduled. Yeah, I have a lot going on. So I'm really glad I didn't forget this. So Mom, if you're watching this, I am on the way. Here's your bill, Bill. Right. Please change your email address. Put whatever email address you want there, not that one. Change it. Yes, change it. Erase that. Go back. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, good. Oh, April 2nd. I'm sorry. April 2nd. Yeah, the 2nd. Oh, April. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I just left my mom's, and even that was fun. Like getting to, called the carrier for her and got her rewards benefits enrolled and settled. And even that was fun. So I'm really gonna enjoy this job. Like, it's so much preparation and like back office stuff, but like doing the actual job today, like this was my first day doing the actual things like that involve other people and not just me and a computer, and it was super fun. I'm very excited. Like, I can't wait until I have like actual real clients. Like, this was super, low stress and no pressure because it was my mom. But that was fun. That was cool. What a good day. I know it won't last, even though I try. I stay true to myself through my whole life. I keep on moving, always keep on moving on. I left you behind to live my life. I got up